sensitive.
This stream will contain adult language, consumption of adult substances, and is meant for adults only, not recommended for children. Now that you've been warned, sit back, light one up, and have a good time.
Get pizza.
Good morning. I lost my lighter. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Another Saturday night random shenanigans. You know the drill. James and Danielle with me as always, and Trav down there. Jeannie's over there on the couch, not opening her computer so you can see her, but she's here. Hi, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm so excited for next week. It's not even funny.
Yeah, next Saturday, we will be doing some live streaming throughout the day, live from the Reptile Expo in Calgary, where I will be picking up my immature male Poecilotheria metallica.
Yay.
Exciting news.
A little bit.
I have an immature male Poecilotheria rufulata that I'll be getting on Tuesday as well. Part of that group of 16 that we are acquiring. That's so exciting. I've had a spider high for like fucking 24 hours now.
He almost couldn't eat his dinner last night.
Yeah.
He's so excited.
Yeah.
You want me to take that book?
Exciting stuff. I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
Now, if that Gigas egg sack could just hurry up and hatch.
All right, in a few days. I'm leaving her alone.
Yeah,
I'm
we're trying not to
scared
bug her
now.
very much, right?
He's a
Yeah.
sucker.
She already ate one egg sack on us.
And what, 3 males, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pricey egg sack.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
For a tarantula that's going to be worth $5 a piece. We don't do it for the money, but
Yeah.
It's the sheer joy of it, right? There's no experience in the world that can compare to when an egg sac hatches open and all these little babies come spilling out. It's just like,
I can when I'm catching pups.
I'm usually not here for that. That's a Danielle.
I stay home and birth the pups whenever the dogs have puppies. And I only own female dogs, and they all have puppies, so.
Trav, it looks suitably smoky where you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna open a window because it's getting a little
perfect, man. Perfect. Smoke and teas, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna smoke it up in here. So.
I'm trying to battle my mouse problem, and now it's got me anxious.
Oh, really?
I set mouse traps all over the house, and now I've got this whole terrible anxiousness that they're gonna go off any second.
Oh,
They're like
Just waiting for
balloons.
the snap, right?
They're like
Oh,
balloons.
yeah.
They just at any point could just.
Snap.
mm-hmm. You know what? When I had my house, I had a little bit of a mouse problem, and I set up traps, and I swear to God, the mouses would crawl over the trap, and it wouldn't set it off.
I don't know. These ones are pretty. Like I almost snapped my fingers a few times.
Oh no, like I use the regular snap traps that are like hair trigger, but the little mouse just freaking crawled right over it and didn't even set it. Oh, I thought I heard something.
That's the dog. She's trying to catch a fly. She hates flying
Oh.
insects. There's a fly in the house.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we weren't too bad for mice, but then they're building a couple lodges in behind our place,
Yeah.
and they were back there driving pilings into the ground.
Oh.
And it's just a big open field, right? Full of mice. So everybody on this back row is
Yeah.
battling.
Hello, Trillion Candy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yeah. Fix that.
Hamburger.
I'm thinking about doing my hair
I got you.
tonight.
Oh, Diana. Did you work in the morning?
I do.
Me too.
And my roots. Look at how rooty they are.
Thank God for Sundays.
Yeah.
Sunday's only a 6:30 to an 11:30 shift.
Oh.
5
Yeah.
hours.
I work the next 5 in a row, but then I get 4 off.
And then Monday
Mhm.
is back to 6 to 2:30.
Jeannie works 3 more days, gets 5 off, and then you work 13 more days, and that's it for the year, right?
Yeah, I decided to work summer school.
Then Tuesday, our boss is back, so then my hours go back to normal. So I'm off at 12:30 every day, and get Thursdays off. I book Saturday off for the expos.
Ah, that's nice.
It's gonna be so rough for you. You're doing 11 days straight, basically,
13.
and then you taking 1 day off, which you are gonna work. You're driving from the crack of dawn till nighttime
Right.
for us to go to the expo, and then he's going to work the next day.
Yeah.
I took 4 days off. I'm not
The
doing
next day, I
nothing.
only 5 hours again, right?
Oh, you let them.
Yeah. Ouch.
By noon next Sunday, I'll be passed out on the couch.
Yeah.
By noon is right because you got to go get the dogs in the morning from Mama.
I work till 11:30.
Ah, so not by noon then.
What else?
You don't get to.
Am
be
I going
passed
by
out.
myself, or am I waiting? Because you'll be at work until 2. Okay.
No, I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
right.
Monday off.
Right,
I have
okay.
4 days
So
off.
we go straight up. Sorry, guys, we're just kind of rambling on here.
Oh, you're good, man.
Yeah.
So I went to my favorite pot store today.
One more time.
I went to my favorite pot store this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
I went in. The intent was to buy some zombie kush and some pre-rolls. So I got some zombie kush and I got some Northern Lights pre-rolls. Very nice. But then I also found pink panties. Now, how do you not buy
Pink penny. Yeah.
pink panties? How do you say no to pink panties?
You can't do it.
No, we don't.
We didn't.
Yeah.
It's really good. So thank you, Quartz Creek Cannabis,
Mhm.
Pink panties.
for the pink panties.
sent them our for sale list. I was like, in case,
Yeah.
just in case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This one here was captured from my patio out here.
Wow. Cool.
I was sitting out there one day just taking pictures of the clouds because they looked cool. And this picture is in the middle of a sequence of like 5. And it's the only one that's got whatever that object is in it. And I'm talking of 5 pictures that share the exact same timestamp.
That's awesome.
Like I was
Yeah.
shooting at 1/1000th of a second.
Ah!
Brain freeze?
Ah!
I want the biggest Slurpee they have. I
Ah!
want to start in the street.
Like that brain freeze is the only thing you react to by going and then putting your hands as
Yeah.
hard as you can
No doubt.
into your eyeballs.
It is the universal sign for
Yeah.
I've got brain freeze.
Everybody does it.
Oh.
You get the
You don't
brain
even have to
freeze,
say anything.
the heels of your hands go into the eyeballs.
Yeah.
That's not
Like the heat from the palm of your hands is gonna fix
Yeah,
it.
but
Right?
that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Superman. I'm gonna superheat my brain.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Don't pick on me.
Kind of seems like we might have some fun tonight.
Ooh, we almost have a 7,900
We're getting
followers
there.
nice.
on Instagram.
For like a month, we've done this.
Yeah, weird shit's been happening this month.
Yeah.
We're normally pretty steady.
We go up 6 followers and down 7, and then we go up 8 followers and then down 5, and then up 2 followers and down 6. It's like,
I just
Oh.
don't pay enough attention.
we're getting close to that 8,000 mark, so I've been
Start getting excited.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Congratulations.
So excited for the stupid expo. We only get to 2 a year. So, and this is the first one.
Mhm.
The last one we went to was in October of last year.
I think I'm gonna do
October?
the
September?
stone spider
October.
and then across the bottom of the back. Stop looking at my butt fingers. Yeah. I'm breaking out my screen printer again sometime soon.
Nice.
We're gonna try to use our talents.
Oh yeah, James and Danielle haven't seen the new one. I don't think that I'm gonna try to do.
Now we're gonna try to sell some stuff at the first Fridays downtown here.
going to be busy at this show. I'm excited. Lots of people to meet.
Pretty.
I am excited.
Oh, right on, dude. That looks
That's
awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That looks really, really awesome, bud.
I gotta get a transparency made of it, and and then I can make. I think I got another screen. I know I got 2 screens that I've got exposed already, but I think I got another blank screen somewhere. I just gotta find it. If not, I can clean one of them off real easy. I got the stuff.
When I was in high school at the alternate school, they taught us how to make. They're only like one-time screens, right? So you would build a frame, strapping,
Mhm.
and you take a staple gun and you staple the screen across it. It's gotta be super tight,
Yep.
and then you would seal and tape that up,
Yep.
super tight, and you would get I want to say like some sort of sticky plastic, and cut your design out on it and seal it onto the silk screen. And then we used squeegees and pulled them onto our t-shirts.
Yeah.
It's only like you can only use that screen once, but they taught us how to do it in like different layer colors. So you'd make like 3 of them,
Yeah.
and you'd pull one across your t-shirts, and then you'd pull. But it's all by hand. There's no.
Is it because of the sticky you put on instead of using
It was
like
probably vinyl.
the? Is that why? It's because you put it down. Is that why you don't use it once? Or was it tape? You said.
Well, no, the screens can't be washed because they're built into that one single frame.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And because it's just a strapping frame that they taught you how to make at school, right? If you got it wet, it would just fall apart, basically, right?
Well, that's pretty cool though that you got to do that.
See, like the ones
That's
I
awesome.
have, you take the screen and then you coat it with this solution that's a photosensitive solution, and then you lay a transparency, transparent piece of paper with the black for what you want to not expose. You put that on top of that screen, and then you put a photo lamp over it for it's only like 30 seconds or so, and then kill it and then rinse it off with water, and what got exposed to the light will stay on the screen. What was blocked by the pattern on the transparency will rinse off with water.
That's
That was-
interesting.
And that
think
leaves
for the
it
expo-
open to where you
I
put
gotta
that
pull
ink
them
across
together.
it with a squeegee, it puts that pattern down.
I think I get a bill, just a small one for our expo, because I can't afford to pay $40 to have a t-shirt printed and then take it with me. To make any money off of it, I'm gonna have to pay. Or I could just get a box of t-shirts and do the single pull. Like all you'd have to do is lay it out. You could use it more than once.
You saw the screen printer I got, right?
Yeah.
The
But
one
this
I
is
built.
just a pull one that I learned how to make in art class. I'm wondering if it'll work well enough to be
I built this shit myself from shit. I went to the hardware store and spent maybe $15.
Cool.
yeah, so I think
Yeah,
we can do that. But,
Hold on.
That was
how long does it take a t-shirt to dry? And what do I pull across it? Does acrylic
Fuji.
well no, I'm wondering about the ink.
The ink is this kind of ink that we got. We did the research. This is the best ink. This kind of what's the ink called?
I got
Speedball.
is the brand.
Or Pearl White.
Yeah, so we
Pearl
built these at
Pearl
school.
White.
We could build
Yeah.
2 of these. We
Look.
just need 2 or 3 colors. So
I built this for less than $20.
Yeah, put your shirt on there.
The only thing I had to order was these clamps right here. And what these do, these are what holds the screen, and they're hinged.
Oh yeah.
So
Just put the screen in there.
put the screen on right here.
Squeegee. Lift it up.
Your shirt's right here.
Squeegee.
Put the screen down. Run the squeegee with the ink.
That's what
But
we're
yeah,
gonna do.
I built this for less than $20.
That's what we're gonna do.
Right.
We have a bunch of
I could send you the video from where I learned where I got this from.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll have to find it again, but
Just go down to what store is it to get the transparency? Office Max?
we go to Office Depot. But they're in Canada, love. I don't know what they got up there.
I'm sure they would know what about that.
Yeah, but
so just acrylic. We can buy it at the dollar store. An acrylic pull paint.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that kids decorate their t-shirts with, we can use the same thing. Like, because we don't have a lot of art supply stores. I'm wondering if we could do a couple of these before, because we can get cheap blank t-shirts. Oh, I guess to build, eh?
Well, it
I'll
depends
show you
on-
the ink I got. 1 second, let me put this back in here.
But for the October show, I might be able to pull around out
What are you guys
what
doing?
we've got. Our
He's just
old
walking around,
maid.
doing everything, knocking everything down. That is Minnie. So I'm cleaning up coffee as I'm trying to talk to you. So anyway, the speedball, that, and there's another kid. Pearl White ink. Uh, longest lasting. I can't remember why I deduced it seems to be the best. Although, uh, don't use temper ink or temper painter. I'm not sure what has to mean screen
Well, the internet says acrylic.
or fabric ink.
Yeah, acrylic fabric paint, right? Opaque, yeah.
This is my screen printing ink.
Because it's got to be able to hold up washing and all that.
Like my stop looking at my butt fingers shirt. This thing that printed it. In fact, I think this is the exact jar. If this is the
Now,
open one.
what ink were you talking about, Daniel?
Just like this T-shirt ink at the store.
Of course, I'm talking about.
I like this. This is really nice.
Can't hear you, mate.
Said I like this. This stuff is really nice. This is that Northern Lights.
Did you turn the speaker
I
down?
haven't
Or
touched anything.
Can you
the
hear me,
light
Trav?
on the speakers?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Is it unplugged from up front there?
No, realize.
Okay,
I mean, it's
can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I can't hear none of y'all.
we can't hear that.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm wondering if the cat knocked my speakers out.
He walked over that way. Then he unplugged the monitor.
It doesn't plug into the monitor though. It plugs in to the power supply, which is plugged in, and then plugs into the front of the computer up there.
Which is completely plugged in.
Not the USB, the like headphone jack plug.
Yeah, that's like
Okay, I just want to make sure you're looking at the right plug here. What the fuck's going on?
That has anything.
That has nothing to do with it. I did that because if I put that second speaker on the table, I get mad feedback.
I can unplug mine.
No, because it'll start looping.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Union walked on here. Walked on the keyboard. And Sharon walked over there.
Somebody say something.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Cat must have hit something on the keyboard when he walked across it, man.
Oh, okay.
Then walked on the keyboard.
He must have stepped on the mute button when he walked across my keyboard. But yeah, what I was saying is this. That's my printing ink.
Mm-hmm.
Is this my new one? I got an unopened one, and then I got an open one. Oh, this is my unopened one.
What kind of ink were you guys going to use? I mean, I don't.
I just posted the story.
What?
Yeah.
You surprise me every time you know how to do that.
I do it once in a while.
I know, it freaks me out.
Like
What
probably
happened?
3 times this year. I
Wow.
post a story on Instagram.
I do all that.
Danielle does all the stories. I'll do the posts, but all the stories are dead yet, except for once in a blue moon.
3 times this year. Invading my space. I hate how in the corner it's telling me we have bad Wi-Fi. We are not on Wi-Fi.
I know, right?
We are plugged into the wall.
Mine doesn't even show that.
Is it?
Like the little signal thing in the corner,
Yeah.
it's not even showing it.
Mine keeps popping on like Wi-Fi
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right up here by your
live.
above your chair
Mhm.
where it says live 2618.
Oh yeah, I know, but mine
Well, it just
shows
appeared.
nothing about Wi-Fi signal.
It just disappeared. It's gone.
It's
We have no Wi-Fi
unplugged.
now. Good thing we're plugged into the wall.
Jeannie's playing with ceramics.
Yeah.
I ordered pizza. Hey, pizza place gave me free pizza last week.
Nice.
Ooh.
They were like, you have points. Would you like a free pizza? Would you like your pizza to be free? I was like, yes, I would like my pizza to be free.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
You know what happens? You get pizza free the next night or 2 nights later. You're like, we get pizza again. That last one was free, so it didn't cost us anything. We can afford to get pizza tonight.
Yeah.
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 We generally only eat out once a week,
Yeah.
usually Saturday nights. But we've both been working stupid hours, stupid amounts of
Before
hours.
the whole pandemic thing, it was cheaper for me and Jeannie to eat buffets 5 nights a week than it was to go grocery shopping.
Oh yeah, I can believe it.
And fresh salads and
Yeah.
vegetables.
So we'd go eat buffets 5 times a week.
It costs us $1.30 some days.
I want some Chinese food, I think, when we come to the city for the show, because here Chinese food is expensive. Like James and I can't eat Chinese food in our town for under $200.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So when we come to
Wow.
the city, I think we want to go for dinner at Chinese food after the show. Like normally
Okay.
we go out like to a different like breakfasty place, but since it's going to be after the show, I'm staying as long as I can. I think I want to go to what's it called? Emerald Dragon or Emerald Garden or
Garden?
something like that.
There, I'll
Okay.
brighten my day.
Right on 16th.
Mhm.
You have my hammer
Right.
over?
Across the next block from the comic book store.
I hadn't invited anybody for dinner yet. I guess I
okay.
should probably do that,
The
eh?
ceramic one I made. I was asking if you had it over there.
Either there or ginger beef or somewhere
Yeah,
Chinese.
Somewhere Chinese.
Mhm. Yep.
The funny thing is, they'll probably still spend $200, but it will be more than just a combination for him and a combination for me.
Mhm.
I made a hammer out of ceramic clay.
That's
It's
what.
been glazed. It just needs to go back in the kiln to get fired.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Nice.
I've never played with clay before. She brought home a bunch of clay. Said, "Here, you want to make something?" I said, "Sure." And I made a hammer.
We actually, if we pick some up, we've got a lady in our town that will fire it for us. She's got a kiln that I've asked her if James and I made a few pieces, if she would fire them, and she said absolutely.
Oh, that's nice. That's thing on that film.
Good job, baby. Good job. Nice story. You had to show me.
Well, it just finished up.
Now, did you do the story correctly?
There's a link on it.
Linked it to Make Our channel?
Well, let's see. Let's see if James did this correctly or not.
Yeah.
Made a creepy man.
Yeah, baby. Good job. That's a new feature. That's why I wasn't sure if you had done it right.
She
Awesome.
made ceramic parts to make a marionette
That, and he's got,
Oh, nice.
head.
he's got
First try.
shoes and little mittens with diamonds in them.
Cool.
So, yeah, I don't know what he's going to turn into, but he's
Marionettes are creepy. My dad used to buy them for me.
I love marionettes, but it's the creep factor that makes me love them. Just like ventriloquist dummies.
Mm.
You know, they're kind of creepy, so I dig them.
I made a
I had creepy dolls.
Yeah, Danielle
I
collects
like weird shit.
living dead dolls.
I have a huge collection of living dead dolls
She's got the 4 horsemen.
of the apocalypse. They're cool.
you guys knew that? I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, no. 10?
12?
12?
I made a rain stick.
That's cool.
The picture will change after it's fired. If it doesn't melt together,
And a rattle.
will they melt when you go to fire them? Like the pieces that are inside?
They're ceramic as well. Already been fired once.
Well, but will they when you? Oh, they've already been fired. Excellent.
Yeah, they've already been first fired. She just glazed them, and then they go back in the kiln to fire the glaze.
Now I put glaze around them, but I can't do it inside. These actually have little shapes inside them, so I put cones and cubes and spheres, and I put little.
It looks like the cats will have a blast smashing those. They'll make all those sounds, and the kitties will be like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
The trick to it is to make a little ball of clay, and then you take a little piece of tissue, you put the clay inside, and you wrap it up like that.
It's like
And you
Raku.
put it inside, wet is fine, and you seal it up, and then this will burn off, and they will not stick.
Yeah, the clay dries, and the paper burns off in the kiln.
Mm-hmm.
So that
So
then
It's like
we'll keep it.
the Raku kiln or the Raku clay work, where they open up the kiln and they pour sawdust and bits of paper and into there, and it just turns. It's super cool.
Oh yeah.
she knows all about that shit.
It's one of my favorites. I've seen it done in Japan as well.
We had an awesome art teacher at the alternate school here in Golden. Like she really put her whole life into, and we got to learn so many cool things like the screen printing. We did lots of clay work and just amazing stuff.
That's wonderful. That's what an art teacher's supposed to do, is to make you enjoy and get
I
inspired.
wasn't fortunate enough to have her as an art teacher, but I did get to know her through friends who had her as an art teacher.
Yeah, she was the
She was
alternate
an
school.
amazing
So she knew how to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's actually still teaching at the alternate school.
Does she?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's coming your way.
But
That is.
we got lucky with that teacher at the alternate school.
No, all
My
my
best
teachers
study.
suck. Fuck them.
Some of my best studying was from like alternate schools, like the woodworking class where all the misfits.
Well, the alternate schools here are pretty small too. So the alternate school had 20 kids in it. And they were the bad kids. So half of them wouldn't show up. So the art teacher really had like time to dedicate to like 4 students that showed up to class.
That's amazing.
And it would give give them so much freedom, right?
Nice.
You guys had a banging education on that front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had pretty good teachers at the alternate school. They were also the coolest teachers because they were trying to keep kids in school. You know what I mean? Is the alternate schools where the kids that can't get along in the high school can get extra attention.
I'm the one they look forward to. The one that helps them come to school.
We had a couple high school teachers that were pretty good too. Biet was good, our shop teacher.
My junior high shop teacher got beat up by a girl that was like 4'2" and weighed like 80 pounds, and he was like 6'5" and built like a brick wall. And he got beat up by this little girl right in the hallway in front of everybody. Yeah. She had gotten into a fight with another girl, and he went to break it up. And when he grabbed her, she just turned around
Like cats, man. Don't try to break them up.
his ass and just started wailing on him.
That's why teachers go.
And I just stood there and watched and was like, "Yeah."
Did you linked Quartz Creek Cannabis?
Well, just something like because I didn't know whether they were going to be able to get the link when they're working or if they wanted it there. So.
Piercing Day downtown.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Doesn't that look really red?
See that?
I do see that.
I thought of
You
it.
woke it up.
My teeth get good. I wanted to. I was like,
Don't wake it up.
She woke the orange one up.
Yeah.
He was asleep in the box on the counter,
Being adorable, and now I woke him up.
and she woke him up.
oh, now he's mad.
No,
We're back in the box now.
Once the cat's out of the box, there's no going back in.
I know, right? It's impossible.
His Pandora's out of the box.
Play toy.
Schrodinger. I think the cat's name Schrodinger.
Schrodinger.
Yeah.
Color.
Okay, well, I was offering to help.
I think it was
Excuse
this
me.
one. I think it was this one.
He says no.
I don't know what it's called. Or pond. I couldn't really offer you the answer.
I bought Expo Countdown now.
Oh, excuse me.
Yay.
I don't know. I think your female regalis may have to come home with me.
The Regalis is beautiful.
Yeah, regalis are nice. I got one
It's gorgeous.
She's pretty big.
No.
there.
She probably sits as big as my hand.
That enclosure right there, I got a 7-inch regalis.
Nice.
Yeah, the one behind James here.
This one.
And
He's
then
probably
that
a
enclosure
feminine.
is a big Metallica.
Yeah, our big metallic is up here.
The other female
Yeah.
is, she's probably 6 inches now, easily.
But I'm super
Nice.
excited because now I've got.
Everybody always wonders what the box on my ceiling is.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It's a cat box.
No. That's where the air conditioner vent is.
Oh,
And it was making the corner where my sternmies are and a few other spiders are too cold in that corner.
Yeah.
So I put the box up there to split the airflow.
Mhm.
Cool.
I sold a Sturby.
Danielle parted with a Sturmy? I can't believe it.
For a good deal, too.
That's big news.
I want every buck I can get to go to this expo, man. So I sold a 5-inch Sturmy for $150.
Very nice.
Yeah. Getting there, getting there. I should have quite a bit of money set up.
There's my black dry erase marker. I was wondering what happened.
It won't be too bad at all.
Yeah.
We did already spend a little bit of it.
No.
200 bucks. $200. We got that
$200,
16 spiders
but that was at 16.
Oh, okay.
16 spiders, all with their enclosures as well.
for $200.
Two of them are in aquariums, and then
One of them.
the rest of them are in snap together things you
AMAC
can and
boxes.
AMAC boxes. So
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's
It's
16
still.
new spiders.
yeah, 16.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you a question. As spider people, if you came across like what looked like a cork tube and had like an attached water dish and like moss hanging off of it and stuff like that, but there was also clear acrylic windows in it, would that be something you'd put in an enclosure?
Yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because me and Jeannie have been kicking around some ideas, and I got a design in my head. And, I figured I'd fucking, since it's something for spiders, why not run it by some spider people?
Hey,
Yeah,
are you guys ball python keepers?
What's that?
Are you guys ball python keepers?
No.
Are we? I have been in the past, yes.
Okay, because I entered a contest for a ball python,
Uh-huh.
but it's in the States.
Okay.
Some sort of magic potion thing. So if I win, I can't have it, but I can have it shipped to somebody in the States.
Ship it here, I'll take it. I'll take care of it.
It's a magic whatever. It's supposed to be a magic potion ball python or something.
I have no idea what that means.
Me neither.
Like,
but
back
I
when
entered the
was
contest,
thinking
so I
ball
was like,
pythons,
oh.
it was you had your pies and your regular ball pythons. There wasn't all this morph and this morph crossed with this. I'm like, that shit confuses the fuck out of me.
Mama's actually quite
Yeah.
pretty.
But
That's why
I
I
happen to
answered.
really like ball pythons. I've often tried to pitch them to Jeannie because of their being really docile and the fact they don't get very big. Females only get about 6 feet.
So this is what the mama looks like.
They
She's
don't
like
get big enough to eat
chocolatey.
your cat. Oh, send me that so I can see it better.
Yeah, this is the mom.
Oh, that's the
I
mom.
entered this contest, yeah. And she's gonna give birth to, I'm hoping, 8 slugs, because that was my guess. But if she guesses, then whoever guesses the right numbers gets put in a hat.
Oh.
So there's a chance. Because I guess the same number as some of the better ball python breeders that I saw in there. So if we all get it right, then we get put in a hat and drawn. So there's still a chance that somebody might be getting a ball python. But I realized after that it couldn't be shipped, and I was like, oh, well, entered. Somebody's getting a ball python if we win.
That's kind of the reason that we got such a good deal on the spiders too. Is the girl that we're getting them from is ball python breeder and is looking to expand her ball python breeding. So
Right.
she needed more room. So
No, I happen to be a big fan of ball pythons. I've owned many over the years.
I'm always happy to take in people's collections like that.
Yeah.
She's keeping some of her teas, but
Mhm.
it's actually kind of funny. We have a buddy here in Golden, and he's Mountain Reptile, and we had Poconotheria regalis, big female, the last time we were in the hobby, like before we quit for a while there, and we had sold it to this girl who worked at a pet store here in town. And she in turn sold it to this girl that we're getting these spiders from. And she turned it over to my buddy Kyle from Mountain Reptile here in Golden. So it started out with us, and it's been through.
Things make the rounds.
4
That's how
collectors.
Molly was with Jevin, and then Molly was with Colin, and then Molly was with us.
Yeah.
That's how pets travel in our town. We just trade them.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny because Kyle and I were sitting there talking, and he's like, "Yeah, I got this big Regalis female. I got it from so and so." And started laughing. I'm like, "That used to be mine." I'm gonna have to come and see how big she got. I think she was about
I wonder if he
6
got those
inches.
Saladonias. I want to see one in real life.
You are going to get to see one of the other ones in real life for the first time.
I have one.
Diversips.
Yes, I got a Diversips.
We got a Diversips in that.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
Nice.
In that pack of $200.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got a juvenile Tarpexutra Paltrips.
Right.
A mature male Grammastola Paltrips. That means we have 2 of those now,
And no females.
but no female. So I think we're going to be looking for a female if we can find one there right away. Or 6.
I'll never find one.
We have 2, both would qualify, both juveniles, but one smaller than the other. Both just recently molted as well.
We've been going to expos for a long time, and I've never ever seen an adult female Grammastola at any show ever.
Really?
You never know. Could be a
No
first time.
adult female Grammastola anything? Wow.
You can find babies, but nobody is selling them Grammastolas or those Aflapalma adult females.
They're like, fuck you, I put in the 10 years to grow this fucker. You can't have it.
Yeah.
It's mine.
A whole bunch of
Yeah.
a Faunapelma hensi just got released back into the wild in Texas.
Did you see that's Nate's posts
Yeah,
all about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so cool.
Yeah, that's wicked.
that's fucking dope as hell.
Yeah.
I love it. Hensi's one of my favorites. I love them. I have 2. One I got from Nate actually.
I got 2.
Oh, we also
Yeah.
got a mature male Tapanosha Rasty.
Yeah, do you know anybody with a female Rasty?
Right there. Yeah, my female hensi's in that cabinet.
Once I've got it here and I've got some pictures, then I'll
I think you should ask Alex because I think he's high in the Tapanotius.
think so.
I'll give it to him. I don't care. I'd rather it go be used
Yeah.
somewhere than
Yeah.
I'll take him to Calgary and just drop him off when we go. You could have this.
Like we were talking about reducing our collection a little bit. Like we don't need 60 albos.
Yeah.
Don't need 5.
We just got another one.
We need them.
Don't need 5.
Ours
5
are
on
stock.
Cody. You know.
Anything in my collection, because I consider it all my collection. If at any point that I need money or anything, I'll sell any of my tarantulas for the right price. Any of them. Any friggin' one. Because I can always get another one and watch it grow.
Yeah.
We've been at this for a long time.
Like Blair, I'd be hard pressed to give up Blair.
Somebody offer you $500 for Blair. In Canada, that's an actuality. Somebody to come up and say, well, that 9-inch tarantula that you got there, I'll give you $5,000 for her. It's an actual possibility here. It's happened to us a couple times with that
I
Monterita.
didn't say there's nothing that would make me get rid of Blair. I said I would be hard pressed. In other words,
Us too. There's a lot that we'd be hard pressed.
for me to get rid of Blair because me and Jeannie raised Blair from a sling.
I know.
Yeah.
And it would be, but
she's a
it'd
big,
be hard to
beautiful-
say no.
Actually, caught her out the other night and was able to snap a couple pictures of her.
We had 2 Moderatums, and I sold one, and then I was keeping one, but a guy offered me like $1,700 for that Moderatum. It was the only 2 in Canada at the time. But he begged me, and he's like, I'll give you $1,700. I looked at James and said, that's almost a whole nother order to the States. At that point in time, it almost was.
Yeah.
So I had to sell it.
Our orders were between $2,500 and $3,000.
Yeah, caught Blair out the other night. She's about 7 inches now, or almost
Yeah,
close
I
to
don't know.
7 inches. She's a
So-
big girl.
Yeah.
you
And there's
know?
lots that would be hard pressed to sell, but there's not any that I would say I won't sell.
But like the ones we're talking about getting rid of right now, it's stuff like the T Albos that we got 6 of. We don't need 6 of. You know, I don't need 5 Chalcotes. I don't need 6 Simanis. You know,
I do. They're on my list for
Yeah.
sales.
I mean, when I have more room for them, yeah, I'll take all the ones I can get. But I don't have. I got. Not that we have to reduce the collection right now, but we're looking at moving soon, and it just make things easier on us if we do. So
I'm
we've
not
been
moving until I move
discussing
into my mom's
which
house when she
ones
dies.
we could part with now, and yeah.
And I'm not even sure when I move, like we get my mom's house. When we move to my mom's house, I'm not even sure I'm giving up this trailer. I may drag this motherfucker out there and have this be the spider house,
Hell yeah, there you go.
and then just sell this
Yeah.
property, because this property will still be worth a ridiculous amount of money at that point.
Yeah, that
This property will
Yeah.
be worth $450,000 empty,
that'd be a plan right there.
Yeah.
and then you'd still have the trailer for all the spiders, for the breeding stuff. You know what I mean? Because the basement will be the storefront, but you won't be able to have everything in that basement. But those will just be your display tanks. You won't be allowed to have any stock upstairs. It's not a huge place.
Well, there's 3 bedrooms.
You never want them in the bedrooms. You want them in the living spaces. Look at it. Does this look like our tarantulas are in our bedroom?
Yeah.
Or in their own bedroom?
Yeah.
They were.
Do you see a bed
They were
anywhere?
originally. But then we just kept, like, the dogs would be like, get up on the couch, dogs, and we go spend the night in the bedroom playing with the spiders. So that wasn't nice. So then we brought the dogs would lay at the door and watch us because they knew they weren't allowed in the spider room. So they'd like lay on the line. There's like a metal line, and they would lay there and watch us all night. So out here is better. At least they feel like they can wander around and see us and look at this tank.
Yeah, like you're still part of the family.
There's a piercer in our town this week. We don't have a piercer come into Golden very often.
Sad.
I thought about getting a piercing and then I chickened out. I'm very afraid of needles. So I didn't think I'd handle a tongue piercing very well.
Tongue piercing?
Yeah,
You know, tongues bleed more than any other piercing.
I know. To be fair, my tattoo didn't bleed at all. Even my white was perfectly white, so I was a little worried about it, but it didn't seem to be too bad. And it healed
I
up quick.
had my eyebrow pierced and my tongue pierced and didn't bleed at all.
Yeah, but you don't bleed at all in my room.
It kind of freaked the piercer out a little bit.
Yeah,
Why
I've
is
had
there no blood?
eyebrows done. I've had the bridge of my nose pierced. My septum's still pierced.
I don't even know what that is.
I've
What was
had
it, Western?
3 piercings across my bottom lip, right here on my trach was pierced for a short time.
Steve! Oh, okay.
Well, that's what he used to do. Pierce.
Yeah. Tommy and Jeannie met. She wanted some piercings, so I'm like, okay, I'll pierce you for free. You get other people, I'll make them pay for it.
I'm too scared. I chickened out.
We ended up hitting it off and been together ever since. Almost 10 years now.
Penguins of Madagascar is a fantastic movie. That's my opinion.
Oh, we like cartoons in our house.
We love penguins.
Y'all see the runes I made?
Yeah.
Just tried to play with some resin. So I did some molds. Playing with my candy molds.
Oh,
Need a
very
pipe?
cool.
Cool.
Oh, I hope you feel better. You'll see. It'll come up in a second.
Oh.
My YouTube's faster.
Oh,
I have no
Oh,
idea
yeah.
what Penguins of Madagascar is. Sorry. So I don't know who you're calling a coward because no.
Mm.
Well, Kitty.
Easy painting.
Do.
Everybody's like all subdued today.
Oh no.
Oh, we hope you feel better, LJ.
Yeah. We do, LJ.
Everybody's like all
Get well.
Yeah.
I was just jumping.
I have private chat on my. I even see what's
No, she was in our
Yeah.
chat.
Oh.
comments. There we go.
Man, I wish there was an expo here soon. I'd love to go just to go.
Fun.
I thought you guys had them like every weekend down there.
God no.
Expos, yes. Ones that
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
interested in going to,
Yeah, no.
no.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we thought like in Vegas you guys had like reptile expos and
No,
ranch-
there's a reptile expo twice a year. That's it.
Same as Calgary.
Same as Calgary, we get twice a year. If you're lucky, you're like Trav, and you live closer kind of to other cities.
There's Edmonton.
I mean, like, there's ones in like
Here.
San Diego and
Yeah.
stuff like that that are only a couple hours drive. They'd be like driving to Calgary for you guys.
Yeah, if we lived where
Yeah.
Trav lived, we'd probably get 6, 7,
five or six.
5 or 6 a year. Because
Yeah.
we're willing to drive at least 3.5 hours one direction.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're willing to as well.
We do it now,
but,
so-
whether we can afford to or not. Plus, we gotta have
Yeah.
somebody that can stay here with the dogs. And,
That's the biggest drawback.
yeah, that's
We
the
got
biggest
Mama.
thing that keeps us
Puppy
from
watching.
traveling.
We got our mama.
We got our
Yeah.
mama. We just take
the
it
dogs and
girls.
drop 'em off to
She's like,
grandma.
will you drop the girls off and
Here
come
it's just
up
us.
3 days
you know?
later? Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Come
we
for At
will.
least 2 nights. Grandma and Grandpa Davy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Get them all riled up.
They get them all riled up. Yeah.
We used to have a friend that would watch the dogs when we wanted to do stuff like that, but she moved to Utah or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
she doesn't live here no more.
My mama's never going nowhere. If we move somewhere, she's probably coming with us. She's my mama.
Yeah.
My mom is my best friend and has been since I was like 12 years old.
Well, cherish that.
Cool.
It's awesome. Sadly passed away.
Ferrets. Oh, wrong one.
I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Oh no! I want them so bad.
Muted.
Oh, I fucking muted him too. I'm all over this bad shit. I got it.
That's okay. I got it.
Okay,
Oh.
he muted him.
Hey there.
Oh, look at him. They'd raise hell in our house, I think.
Oh God, yeah. Oh.
Cute.
Yay! Oh, look at their little pendulum bums.
Love it.
Ferrets for everyone.
You get a ferret and you get a
Oh,
ferret.
they kissed it. Oh.
Yeah.
You get a ferret. You get a ferret.
I
You get a
want
ferret.
one.
Yay!
Yeah.
We want
Right on.
ferrets.
Oh, they're so adorable. And they have
Yeah.
kitty teeth. They have kitty teeth.
We can't have ferrets.
What are you doing out here?
Mm.
We're getting spoiled tonight because
Ferrets
my
with-
poor cat went outside today. So she ran out the door and another cat was on the deck and started to beat the shit out of her. And then Azula tried to save her from the other cat.
Oh, she's being nice to you, huh?
No, she's pushing away. She doesn't really want me to. She doesn't like me.
Oh.
She's trying to get away, but I'm holding her anyway.
Yeah.
She doesn't like me. She's James's cat. You gonna be nice, kitty? No?
Mm.
Don't you love
I
me?
can't tell if that's Jeannie's cat or my cat on the back of the couch over there. I
She
think
wants nothing to do with me.
it might be my cat.
Aw.
But Azula tried to save Yuki, but Azula's really slow, so the other cat dragged her off of the deck, and I had to go bring the cat in, and Azula went and got the cat and took her and brought her onto her pillow and was all cuddling with the cat because she felt bad that she couldn't save her from the other alley cat fast enough.
Oh.
Now every 20 minutes, Azula wants out to do a friggin' patrol of the yard.
Yeah.
Nobody out there? Get your nose out of Daddy's muffin bag.
Yes. No.
Mm.
No.
You're in
No,
trouble
it's
now.
The orange one.
Can
Yeah.
you see the orange one a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Box?
I only have one.
You know better than sticking.
There he is. Give me a
And I
door.
thought about getting another kitten, but honestly, I don't have time for another.
The psychological thing works.
Oh.
I'm already planning on
He's not waking up.
breeding Katara, so there will be puppies in the house and a new kitten and
And thousands of baby spiders.
Well, no.
there will always be thousands of baby spiders. That will never stop me from getting another animal of some kind. But for the cat's sake,
Yeah.
while baby puppies are here, probably a baby kitten isn't the perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
There's always room and time for a kitty.
When I move out to my mom's house, I'm beginning getting goats. I want a baby little tiny goat
Miniature
really
goat.
bad. My mom's got a farm, so it'll be
Like
awesome. It'll be
pygmy goat or just a
Yeah,
regular
little tiny pygmy goats. A
Nice.
couple of them, maybe a donkey.
pygmy goats in
Outside.
pajamas?
There's like 10 acres out there, so there's creeks all through the property. It'll be awesome.
That sounds great. I love
Sounds
And then I
right.
can have lots of kitties because I've got 2 barns too.
That's where we've had the barbecue for the last couple of years.
Nice.
I just found out I'm not going to be able to attend the barbecue. Apparently, your country won't let me in.
Oh, criminal
Oh, no.
record. That's what stops you from coming into our country.
Oh.
Criminal record of any kind.
Well,
That's why I can't
I
come to
mean,
your
that,
country.
I don't know.
Canada stops
it's
me from going to
been-
your country.
28 years since my conviction.
It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Yeah, our rules are stupid. Like if I have a
Yeah.
criminal record for stealing cars when I was 16, it's on my juvenile record. And it's not the
Mhm.
US that stops me from coming over. It's Canada that stops me from leaving.
Yes.
Right.
Because I have a criminal record. I have to go to court and try to get it expunged if I want to cross the border. I don't cross any borders. I stay here in Canada. It's happy enough. We're the polite people, so we'll be the last to die in whatever war. We're too stoned to go to fight for it.
And our military is so sad.
We're no threat.
Our
Oh,
best
yeah.
hope for defense is that Canada geese just start attacking.
Yes.
It's our best hope.
Mhm.
Get some beavers to dam shit up and have the dam let go and
Oh, yeah.
villages down below. Canadian
Yeah.
defense team.
Canadian goose.
What?
Canadian forces.
Our army is so pathetic that the only defense that we really have is the Canadian geese. So nobody's attacking us because we're not really a threat to anybody. All we got is a big flock of geese that are gonna.
Yeah.
Fucking Canadian geese are bastards, man.
They motherfucking are.
They
They're
are.
the worst geese. They're the meanest.
So we're not
Yeah.
completely defenseless,
But
but
Yeah,
they're no velociraptors. We
Don't
don't
touch-
take instructions very well.
but don't
Yeah.
touch our goose eggs.
Yeah.
I grew up around geese, man. They're some assholes.
Oh, I love watching the clips on TikTok and shit where they're fucking getting chased by geese.
Yeah.
And you can see they at first they're like, "What? You can't come at me!" And then all of a sudden they're like, "Holy fuck, it's still coming!"
The geese don't fuck care how big you are.
Oh, you remember me telling y'all about a goose that followed me?
Mhm.
Hold on,
Mhm.
I got a picture of it. This fucker followed me from one side of the park to the other.
Yeah,
They're fuckers.
yeah. They can be vicious little bastards.
Oh, yeah.
That's that edited.
And they don't care. If they're walking their young, they'll walk right in front of your car.
Oh yeah, no, they know you
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
they
stop.
give
And
zero
here they're
fuck.
protected. Are they
Oh, yeah.
protected there? Would you?
Not necessarily protected, but it's like
Certainly gonna make people mad.
you're gonna make a lot of people mad.
Found
It's
a
got
farm.
traffic to let the Canadian geese and Gosling walk down the street and
In
it's your
downtown,
downtown
down at
Yeah,
the
here
strip.
too.
on the
Everything
strip
will stop
Oh, yeah.
for Canadian geese.
to let them go to a fountain at what Caesar's
Yeah.
Palace.
You have to think we also live in the wetlands,
You know?
like Ducks Unlimited wetlands.
Oh, yeah.
That's where we live. So we are also they're like super protective of them.
Oh, I see.
I can't remember what spider this is. I just thought it was a cool picture.
Looks like abstract.
Awesome. That is really, really awesome.
Like, looking
Yeah.
at abyss.
I put my macro lens on my camera with my extension tubes. So I had to like manually focus it, but it allowed me to get like really fucking close.
Nice. This is the last picture I got.
Here's this one. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm releasing all of our Salmo poos into the house. All of them.
One at a time.
One at a time. So last night I was feeding
Lose another one.
juveniles, and a Cambridge
Yeah.
booked her. So now free range in the house is a sample moose or media and a sample moose Cambridge.
I'm wondering what these two are
Oh,
talking
no.
about.
Yeah. Look at
Oh
that.
my god.
They're both saying to each other, "I'll fucking bite you." They're both assholes when it comes to biting.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Come a little closer,
Mhm.
motherfucker.
Go ahead.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Let's see who's got the best bite.
Rukia.
Oh God.
Oh shit, she's behind me.
Oh. Big one. You could do something naughty.
What you doing, Doug?
Because I'm a dog. I'm going to do something naughty.
Ah, big fish.
Look at that funny fish look.
Ew, I seen a fish the other day on Instagram that had people teeth.
Oh yeah.
It freaked me out.
The other one. Is interesting except for that.
Right.
Because he is
What
looking
do you
at
need? You need me to move? I will move. I need your first swap anyway.
Oh, my God.
Say the fish that scares me the most is the Goliath tigerfish. You ever seen one of those?
The Goliath tigerfish.
Nope, but I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. And it's huge.
I've had an encounter with a great white. That was a fun one. Yes, I think it was. Something that ate a crab cage. That was big enough to eat a crab cage.
Yeah, it's a pretty gnarly fish, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hideous.
Yeah.
It's like a river fish, huh?
It is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is.
Living on the bayou, man. There's some nasty shit. Show them an alligator. You know what that looks like?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think she's supposed to. Yeah, those are just outside the door. It was troublesome to keep toy Yorkshire Terriers from becoming food for gators.
Okay, guys. I'm going to show you a picture here. This is literally 5 minutes south of town.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that's what we live in.
Nice. I
Mhm.
dig it.
Wow.
And north of here is the continuation of that,
Ah,
all the way out until you get to Kinbasket Lake, which is just a great big huge reservoir for one of the dams. So that's our wetlands.
so.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, lots of geese and ducks and other awesome birds that we have.
Yeah.
That's an alligator gar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Their
scales are like fucking armor.
Yeah, we had a neighbor
Oh
out
yeah.
there trying to kill one,
Yeah.
shooting him with a gun, bouncing off.
Same with the
Most
tigerfish.
people bow fish for alligator gar because
Yeah.
they got there's a serious fight when it comes to that fish right there.
Yeah.
So the forest that you have up there, James, that is not an old growth, is it? Or what kind of trees do you have in the forest?
North of here is old growth.
Oh,
So
okay.
that where this river continues on, you go into an old growth forest, and they flooded a lot of it to build the dam and the reservoir. So now they did log some of it, but not a lot of it before it was flooded. So
Mhm.
if you're out in your boat on Cabasket Lake,
You're gonna hit a tree.
there's a decent chance that you're going to see a torpedo tree come shooting out of the water.
They just let go.
They let go. Their roots eventually just all the ground
Yeah.
washes away from them at the bottom of the river, and eventually they just
And they can take out your boat.
oh yeah.
Really?
Super dangerous.
Oh yeah.
I never heard
Yep.
of it.
Everybody
Yeah.
takes their boats, big boats out on that thing.
Big fish out there.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
Hmm.
Going around. Yeah.
And it's not like it's a random thing. Like if you sit there and watch the lake for a couple hours, you will see a couple of them happen.
Yeah.
It's not like it might happen one day and it might not happen the next day.
Yeah.
It happens every day throughout the day.
Really?
Nice.
It's a huge reservoir. Like there's a
Sounds-
lot of
Mhm.
fucking timber down there.
Yeah, there's spots on the San Jacinto River by where I grew up that if you don't know how to navigate it with a boat, you're gonna fuck yourself up.
Mhm.
So it gets shallow, the trees sticking up out there.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the nasty things that live in that river.
Nice.
Go between the gar and a lot of that's brackish, so you end up getting jellyfish and shit like that up in there.
Yeah, that's the nasty thing. If you get the fresh water mixed with the ocean water, and you start getting wacky things happening.
Bull sharks.
Yeah, it's a whole other nut.
Wow, bull
Bull
shark.
shark.
Hey, that's fucking cool.
Bull sharks have been found all the way up into like northern Georgia and shit, which is way the fuck inland.
Yeah.
You know, they'll
We
swim upriver and not give a fuck.
We get great white on our coast. And really cool, we get the giant octopus.
Yeah.
The big one.
Yeah.
The big octopus is
Yeah.
on our
The biggest
coast.
octopus in the world are on our coast.
And blue ringed octopus.
Yeah.
Was it the giant Pacific?
Nice.
octopus,
Yeah,
I
the
think it's
Giant Pacific. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
called?
Pacific.
It's ridiculous how big it is.
Mhm.
We got some cool coral, cold water coral.
Yeah, I'm not much of a water person. I can't swim, so I tend to stay out of the water.
I can't go into the water either. It's just a fear thing. I don't go into the water.
No, it's
I
not a
to
fear
read
thing
books
for
and
me.
watch
It's I swim
documentaries
like a
about
brick.
the water.
Of course, Jeannie didn't believe me until our honeymoon, and she's sitting there trying to get me to swim in a pool on our honeymoon. I'm like, nope, I can't swim. Bloop, there I go, straight to the bottom.
Swim like a rock.
Yeah, I had lifeguard training.
Always say I swim like a brick.
He definitely one you'd knock out before you have to take him and save him. Yeah, knock him out first.
Mhm.
And good luck with doing that.
You
Hit
just
me in the
let
head,
him
all I
fight
can do is
himself
catch him
in the
tail.
water until he passes out, and then you save him.
Yeah.
It's like a toddler. They'll
Revive-
eventually run
revive
their
him when you
energy
get him to
out.
shore. Revive him when he gets to shore.
You got lots of experience with those toddlers, so you just let them run that energy out, and then they'll pass out, and then you take them in.
Thing is, though, I don't panic when I hit the water. I just accept my fate.
Well,
All the faster.
this is the day, is it?
Hey, you're gonna go. You're gonna go. Nothing you can do about it.
It is what it is.
I ain't going quietly and tell you that much.
I panic because I'm pretty sure I'll be eaten by a shark.
Oh, panicking is make it happen faster.
I basically grew up in the water.
I honestly don't even know why I never learned how to swim. I just never did.
It was one of my favorite things to do when I was high on mushrooms.
We had to when we were kids. It was that was what there was for kids to do in our town.
And it was great swimming up at the lake and Northern Lights City going, and everybody's laying on the beach, and I go for a swim. And like getting back close to shore, and people start freaking out. What the fuck is that in the water? Because everybody's high on mushrooms. And of course, I'm a practical joker, so I make a pretty dramatic exit out of the water when I got to shore.
Right.
People fucking rad. They were hiding in the bushes for about half an hour after that. I convinced them to come out.
Yeah, I honestly don't know why I never learned how to swim. Though one of my earliest memories is almost drowning. That might have something to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember it vividly. I was in one of them little ring float things, and I went doop, straight down through the middle. And I was just like, okay, I guess this is where I die. Yeah, I was a little kid, man. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Ugh.
Well, where I grew up, we had a creek that ran right through our yard. And then it was only maybe half a mile to the river.
Right.
If you followed the creek and walked down the creek, when you got to the river, there was all these big ponds or pools that would fill up during high water, and then when the water went back down to normal level, you had these beautiful pools that were full of clean water, and it would be nice and warm.
Oh, nice.
Right? So we'd go down there and swim. It was.
I see, if I grew up like that, I might have learned how to swim, but I grew up around chemical plants and all that shit. So.
Alligator jars.
Alligator that you don't want to swim with.
Yeah, you don't swim with it.
Yeah. I'm sure if I'd grown up in places like that, I probably wouldn't want to swim either.
Yeah.
I ain't grew up with that.
Yeah, you grew up in Washington and California
Yeah.
and Japan.
I enjoy it. I've always enjoyed being in the water. It's or on the water in a boat, belly boat, whatever. It's very relaxing. Even just being able to sit beside a river.
I like water. I just don't want to be in it where the sharks can get me.
I'll
I'll be on shore.
We would go and we'd camp out at the IOB campground. It's right on the Blaeberry River, and it's only like a 20-minute drive back to town. So we'd camp out there and just drive into town for work every day. And we do that for 3 or 4 nights, couple weeks of summer. And you'd get out there after work, and you'd just be all tensed up and stressed out. And you get out there and you crack a beer and you sit down by the river, and it'd just be like, you just feel it all melt away. It was so nice and peaceful.
That was before it was Alberta hell.
Yeah.
Now we can't get anywhere near there. It's just all Albertans.
Yeah.
Because they're not allowed to drink at their own campsites.
Yeah.
Their province passed a law that says no open alcohol in public campsites. So now they just drive whatever time it is to come
Yeah.
over here and
Now they
drink.
just drive out here and drink.
Take all of our my prize camping spots.
We went out behind Briscoe Parson area and drove for 6 hours.
Couldn't find a camping spot anywhere that wasn't
And there
full
is
of
like
Albertans.
35 different lakes with campgrounds.
Damn.
And some of them have like 25, 30 sites.
Full.
Everything's
full.
There was people pulled over on the side of the road camping.
That's what we ended up doing.
We found a little spot beside a creek. Backed the camper in.
Stayed there.
Yeah, camped there.
Run home the next day.
Yeah. The dogs got to play in the water and cook some dinner.
What can you do?
Not much.
Now we just camp at Mama's house. She makes our dinners. We don't have to cook.
That's
And it's
smart.
out by the river, and it's all nice and mountainy and quiet because it's out on the farm.
That's more
The neighbors
glam.
are so far away that you don't hear them at all.
Oh my God.
They're a kilometer or so down the road each direction.
And it's catered.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mama always makes us supper and breakfast when we
Mhm.
camp out there.
Nice.
Balls.
And sometimes we even get a night alone because Mom will want the dogs to stay inside at her house instead of in the camper with us. Yeah.
Those are good nights.
Babysitter, huh?
Well, that's the grandbabies.
Oh, yeah, they're the grandbabies to my mom.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't get grandbabies from us, so it's the dogs, and she treats them like spoiled, rotten children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's great.
they sleep in the hallway in front of our door. They sleep in Grandma's bed, and sometimes kick Grandpa out of bed and make him go sleep in the spare room so that they can sleep with Grandma. My mom will be like, no, not tonight. The dogs are sleeping with me tonight. And my stepdad will get up and go and sleep in the other room. So that her dogs and her grandpuppies can sleep with her.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I gotta pee.
And if we looked at the dogs while we were talking about this, they'd know where they were going next week. Because they pick up the pretty good. And they get all excited, and then you can't get them calmed down. And
Oh, that's hilarious.
the only thing that's saving me right now is James is eating a piece of pizza. So all attention is on James.
Just a distraction. Come to accept that.
I don't flip laundry over.
Oh,
Laundry.
happy little thing saying to us.
Yeah.
The washing machine sings a happy little tune when it's finished.
Mhm.
It's so proud of itself.
Yeah.
And if you don't go and take the clothes out,
It'll sing me again.
well, half an hour from now, it'll start singing again. Reminding
Oh,
you,
God.
hello, don't forget about me.
Yeah.
Your clothes are still clean. But soon they'll start to smell. So come and get them out of me. Oh, I really, really need a 5-hour day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh. It's been 13 days in a row of 8 hours with one 5-hour in there in the middle.
Oh, yeah,
This will be
that's
my
rough.
second 5 hour.
Yeah.
But lots of overtime.
Yeah.
13 hours overtime this week.
Yeah.
I have to work 8 hours Monday. That's a stat holiday.
Yeah, I work on the stack too.
Mhm.
Which is good because I took the extra day off too, right? So taking Saturday off. Thursday will be my day to sleep.
Yeah.
I'll probably be awake by 7.
So what I missed when I went to the bathroom? Anything important?
Stoner ramblings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I said I'm just really looking forward to a 5 hour shift tomorrow.
Yeah. He gets to stay
Yeah.
up for shit.
And I think Thursday's just going to be try to sleep past 7 in the morning day.
Did you just send me a
Yeah.
thing where a seagull flew off with a pizza? That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
That's fucking
Whole
nuts.
fucking pizza.
They took the whole thing.
Oh, God.
You should tell them they should like cut the pizza
All you
so
see
like
is the seagull.
it's like
Yeah, they
one
should have sliced it because then he would have only got one piece, right? Instead of the whole fucking pizza.
Yeah, not the whole thing.
Yeah, I expect a slice, you know.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know, right?
Nope, whole pie.
Yeah.
And there's the lesson.
What?
When you go for a picnic and taking a pizza, slice it before you go,
Yeah.
so the eagle only gets one
Make
piece.
sure it's sliced.
Hey,
Right.
Yeah.
What I think happened was they left it out there and went in to get the slicer
Yeah, probably.
and cut back out and the seagull
Yeah.
flying away with the
There's
pizza.
the seagull flying away with the pizza.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't need the slicer anymore.
Yep.
Call Domino's.
Hello, Pup Pup.
Mhm.
Hey, Puppy
Double
Zuzu.
cash.
You little girl. Oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Why can't my 4 days off start tomorrow and then last all week? So next.
Because that would be more than 4.
Oh. Math is stupid. Math is stupid.
I agree.
Mhm.
Starting Friday, I get 4 days off though. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. You had those 4 days off. You gave them up by choice.
I did.
You want
I
to
did.
save it.
They were booked off, but
They
then he
were.
said, I will work.
Mhm.
They would
Yeah.
have.
Well, this fucking
They would have had to shut the meat
yeah,
department down.
what I was talking about earlier. Waiting on
Trevor might have gone in on Mondays.
them to get their head out of their asses with.
They gave you Thursday off. They couldn't have given you Friday, Saturday. They had to give you Thursday, make you work Friday, and then Saturday off.
Hey, I'll be home by 12:30 on Thursday.
What? Go lay down. Get out of my face.
It's all good. I'm doing something that I really enjoy. And we've got all new equipment.
You enjoy it more than being on the couch stoned with me before we go to
No,
the
that's
expo?
not what I meant.
Because that's what I'll be doing. I'll be sitting here getting stoned. Oh no! We're
Don't
dying.
unplug me.
We're
Unplug
dying.
me. I'm just your battery is running low. You might want to plug in your PC.
Mm-hmm.
Still. There we go.
Plugged in.
Plugged in.
Oh man.
Even Amanda's going to be at Tarantula Canada. We've
Yeah.
got some exciting
Oh.
people, Trav. Stanley Schultz is going to be there.
Stanley Schultz is the author of this wonderful book.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I'm bringing
actually
that.
had
I'm
a-
making him sign it. That's the one we got like 15 years ago.
Yeah, when we first got
That's
into the
cool.
hobby. I'll be right back.
I'm so excited. Yay. I know. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And this is the other copy. This is the updated copy.
Yeah. They had
I
a
got-
couple of. They had a couple of copies sitting there.
I got the
Oh,
original.
Yeah.
And Stanley Schultz is going to be there. I named one of my tarantulas after his wife.
Ah,
I just want him to sign my beautiful book. And
Yeah.
then Reptilianus is going to be there.
Oh, really? Dion?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very excited to meet him.
Yeah.
We've got some exciting people coming. It's going to be cool. So excited. And I'm not bringing any extra stock. So just the orders that are paid for will be brought. I'm not going to bring anything to show out of the back of my truck like a shady dealer. Because I'm not in the expo. I don't want to get kicked out of the parking lot by the expo and then not have them let me in next year.
ah,
But people can pick up their orders that they've ordered and stuff. That'll be in the truck. But
Right.
yeah.
I'm going to order myself a hoodie. Hopefully it'll be ready in time. Because James took possession of mine that he bought me. And I got a few hats, some stickers, I think. A few things to give away. For giveaways.
Yeah. Yeah, I still want a hoodie and a toque from you guys.
Toques, I don't think
Come
she
in
has
with my
any.
hat.
I don't think she has any in stock right now because they're winter, right? So she'll have skateboarding hats and trucking hats right now. Hoodies are all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I think they cost us like $55 to make each one. But
Well, I'll send you the.
you're close enough. Even she will do a custom order if there's more than one thing you want, right? Like she can send to you. She's also a FedEx center. In our small town, everything is one thing. So it's like the post office.
Right.
She's like the printer, FedEx center, Purolator. Like she's a central building. So
Right. Okay.
so excited. I want to go to the expo now. If you would have taken your 4 days off, we could have stayed out there for cheap too. Right? Like at a nice hotel.
Mhm.
My employee discount for my hotel gets me any room in any resort that we have for $75 a night.
Oh,
Wow.
that's nice.
That's
Oh
nice.
yeah, and there's some nice ski lodges and some stuff all the way to Calgary, like on the way to Calgary, that we could have stayed in for
Mhm.
$75 a night. And
Wow.
Nice.
Yep.
Hmm.
what you doing out there? Are you eating peanut butter?
Straight from the jar with a spoon.
You know it.
Mhm.
That's the best way.
He can't answer me, so that must mean yes. He's got a mouthful of peanut butter.
Yeah.
Well, peanut butter.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
peanut butter.
Mhm.
I love peanut butter. Always
Oh
have.
yeah.
My mice
And it's
don't
weird
seem
because
to.
I don't like peanuts.
I don't either.
I like
I
peanut
don't like the taste of peanuts in my
Yeah.
mouth. I don't like the taste of if I burp after I've eaten peanuts.
but he likes peanut butter.
But I love peanut butter.
Mm.
Or I'm the opposite. I like peanuts, but I'm not big on peanut butter.
I like
And
it.
peanut butter with chocolate.
Oh my God.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then you add banana to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I like banana.
I like to make a nice sandwich. Just a couple of pieces of bread, a bunch of peanut butter, banana in it.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Trying to cut the connection short.
I don't know what you're talking about.
West Virginia.
Ooh.
You.
Everybody's at the BTS or getting up and getting ready to go to the BTS now. I do have
Oh.
to say I'm a bit jealous of it. A whole expo dedicated to tarantulas.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I'm pretty excited to go to this expo. There's quite a few people that we have been in conversation with through Instagram or whatever that we're going to finally get to meet at this show. So,
Yeah, but it's not BTS.
no, I know.
No.
BTS would be just crazy.
And it'd be so awesome, but also so terrible at the same time.
It would be overwhelming.
We wouldn't be able to buy anything.
Mhm.
How am I getting that home?
But you know so many people in the UK who go to BTS, hundreds. Just imagine how overwhelmed you'd be at that show.
I'd want to buy
All these people
spiders.
wanting to come up and see you and say hi and talk to you.
Oh yeah.
You'd have a panic attack, Danielle.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm actually expecting a couple at the expo here because I'm planning to stay all day. Because at the end of the day, at the expo on Saturdays, they bring a crocodile. And I really want to touch a crocodile really, really bad. And every time I've panicked too early and I've left before the crocodile showed up.
Oh.
So this time I am fucking staying, even if I have to like take an hour break out in my truck smoking pot, and then I'll go back in.
We were about 45 minutes outside of Calgary on our way home.
People were posting pictures of the
And
crocodile.
Danielle was like, I want to turn around and go back.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry, too late.
This time, I'm not even letting myself leave. I'll go to the parking lot because we get a stamp and we can go back in.
Mhm.
But I'll take breaks. I'll go for lunch. I'll do whatever I have to do to be able to go back and see the crocodile.
Yeah.
They let people hold it. It's like I just want to touch it. I've never
Probably
touched
have
a
its mouth
crocodile.
taped shut.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah.
does.
Yeah. Of course.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
It's there for the
Yeah, it's not a big
educational
crocodile.
center.
It's
Dwarf something.
a caiman of some kind or something. It's
Yeah.
crocodilian.
But I've only ever seen them behind glass at the zoo.
Oh yeah.
I just want to touch one
Yeah.
really bad. Like,
This one? Is it the right one?
That was weird. It looked like widget passed him that.
That was really
That
weird.
really worked out really well.
It looked like it actually passed over through the screen.
Yeah. Oh.
Hold on. Here we go. Now hand it back.
Yeah.
Magical.
Cool special effects.
No, but it actually looks like it passed.
That's awesome. It's like when we live streamed from Roxy's place. And she had hers on, and we had ours on, and I was like, "I'm James from Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks," and I'm James from Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks.
Yeah.
I just couldn't resist, right?
Right.
I have 2 night shifts this week.
I'm going crazy. I've been out of cigarettes since yesterday.
Oh, fuck. That sucks.
I'm going back.
That sucks. I couldn't do it.
I'm having a hard time with it.
I'm pretty sure that if that happened, Danielle will just be drinking my blood by this point.
What's that?
I'm pretty sure Danielle will just be drinking my blood by this point.
I am as an angry no nicotine person.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to be. I think I've done okay.
What are you doing on my couch, you sucky cat?
I think that would probably hurt.
Look at her and her border break in here. She's not supposed to be on the couch, but she got beat up today and she knows that she's getting away with murder. So she might as well push it as far as she can. Because everybody felt bad for her today, so she can come up on the couch and stand on Daddy's lap and it'll be okay.
Yeah.
But not mine.
No.
That's
I'm
black
the
and
only
white.
person that she
She's
Really
giving
shed
James
any
shit
affection
right
for it.
now for not petting her with both hands.
Yeah.
You're too big to go up on a lap. Guitar's sad and crying because the cat's up. You can't come up. You're not a kitty. You're a puppy. And you're a big puppy.
Big puppies.
You pull it away from me. She's like, don't touch me. Go on now.
got your attention.
Dora, go get up on your couch. Stop being a whiny baby. Go on. I know she's not supposed to be up there.
Mhm.
That's what she's doing. She's giving us shit for letting the cat on the couch.
Yeah.
Don't you see that? Are you blind? How do you not see that cat is up there?
Mhm.
What's up, Katara?
What? What kitty? I don't see a
Just-
kitty.
Oh.
You don't like that kitty on the couch?
Very concerned with the kitty on the couch.
Zuzu.
Who's that?
Who said that?
Who said that? Huh? Yeah. Piece of muffin top. Smell like banana. Can't have any. It's got chocolate in it. Sorry.
Fucking sucks. I'm waiting for my bank to accept the connection to my PayPal account so I can transfer money from my savings account to my PayPal account so I can have access to it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, eh?
Because I need gas, I need weed, and all my money's tied up and I can't get to it. It
Fun.
fucking sucks.
I
This is
hate
like
electronic money.
I can look at my bank and I'm like, it's nice. I got money, but I can't use it.
Right.
I know, right?
I don't know why everything's got to take forever.
I hate electronic banking.
Yeah.
I do too, but fuck, these days, just to go to my bank, I got to have an appointment.
Oh yeah, that's
Just to go to the bank.
Yeah.
Ours is
Yeah.
crazy.
I can go through. Yeah, I could go to the drive-through of the bank.
Yeah.
But it's Saturday. They're not open on Saturdays.
They actually
Yeah.
yelled at me when I went there. I wanted to just ask a question. And they're like, no, you need an appointment.
Yeah, she needed an appointment just to go to the bank and ask a question.
Yeah. Normally we don't do this, they said. I'm like, okay.
Oh, our bank is pretty good. Everybody knows us. We're a tiny town, man. Like, we walk in, there's no masks. I don't even get to the counter, and they're already in my account, ready to do whatever I need because they see me. They know all my numbers by heart.
Yeah. Not like that here. Too many people for that shit here.
There is no banana muffin for puppies. You lay down.
It was all mine.
It
What?
had chocolate in it.
No chocolate.
Rude is.
No, you don't get any. No, I know it smelled like it'd be good.
Good.
Oh, she blew her nose at you.
Motherfucker, fuck you.
Yeah. You got snot all over you.
Yeah.
Stop it. Sit down.
Like that. You know fully well that there's no muffin left for me.
What? No, she's allowed up there tonight.
Get over it.
Up real bad. She's breaking all the rules tonight. She's normally not even allowed in the living room, honestly, because she just pisses off the dogs. She goes up and like hurts them while they're sleeping. So usually when she breaches the line from the kitchen and porch area into the living room, the dogs chase her out. But since she got hurt today, Azula's letting her in here.
Yeah, so what happened to her?
She got jumped by another cat.
Oh.
Yeah, she walked out. We let her out to go to the bathroom this morning outside. Like, she went outside. And there was a cat on our deck, and it beat the fuck out of her on our deck.
Oh, that's bad to get beat up at your own house.
Yeah, that's why
That's insulting.
Zula ran out and tried to intervene, but she's just so old she didn't make it in time.
Yeah.
And now she's babying the cat and letting the cat do whatever she wants. It's usually Zula that controls the cat. Like, the cat's not allowed in the living room or on any furniture.
Azula enforces it.
Yeah.
Ah.
But tonight, Azula's just letting the cat do whatever she wants. I think she feels guilty for not getting outside fast enough to stop the other cat from her cat.
Take it personal.
I'll be right back.
cat's debating whether she wants to sit beside you or go down there to Zuzu. And Zuzu has no love for the cat, really.
But she tolerates her.
And she knows that James loves the cat. So she protects the cat.
But if I didn't like the cat, then she would be like, no.
Yeah, she's got no use for the cat. She doesn't want to cuddle with it. She doesn't.
Yeah.
But today I think she felt guilty that she didn't protect the cat.
And she'll let the cat clean her ears for 2 minutes. And then she's okay, that's enough.
Stop
I had
touching
enough of
me.
you. Go away. So she tries,
But she doesn't like the
but
cat.
she doesn't like the cat.
Where the Qatar treats the cat like it's a nuisance. It's always taking love away from her, and it's always she's super jealous of the cat. She doesn't want the cat anywhere near us.
Jealousy. We know all about that.
It's because Qatar is the last, so she's the pup. She came into the family last, and she always got all the attention, and now she wants all of the attention. Nobody else shall have any attention but the new puppy.
She gets tall. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm tired. I don't want to go to stinking work in the morning. I almost wish they were all night shifts right now, just so that I could sleep in tomorrow morning. Well, this one's not so bad. I do a morning shift, and then I do 2 night shifts, and then another morning shift. So back to back, I do a night and then a morning. I hate those
are the
ones.
rough ones.
Ah.
She gets like 3-4 hours sleep.
Back
Tops.
to work.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
I get off at like 10. And then I gotta be back at work at like 6.
Yeah.
So and you can't go, you get off work, you come home, you take a couple hours to wind down before you can actually go to sleep.
Yeah.
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 So I end up with like 3 or 4 hours tops in between that shift. And it's a heavy shift, so there'll be 15 rooms to clean, and my boss will call in sick, and every time there's lots of rooms to clean, he just calls in sick, so he doesn't have to do any chamber mating. Then I have to do it because I'm the only reliable person there. Redonkulous. And he gets away with it because he knows I care about the fucking place. And I'm not going to let it fall to shit because I've been working there for 20 years.
Ah.
It's funny, the people that live in the apartment like across from us over here, they'll be out on their balcony and they act like a couple of high school kids hiding from their parents smoking weed.
Huh.
My mom used to. You should have seen.
Totally legal. Yeah.
I took my mom to the first time ever the government pot store opened here. And oh my God, she made it so shady. My mom's got like her purse up and in front of her face as she's going along the street till she walks up to like it was super shady, like she was hiding. It was hilarious.
No.
Yeah, like she got out of the car, lifted her purse up.
no, somebody's gonna see me buy marijuana.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm like giggling my ass off the whole way. I'm like, she's like, someone will see us. I'm like, so what? You're going into a government-approved pot store. You are a grown-up.
I would have been fucking with her. I would have been like, look, that person over there is looking at you. Look, they know who you are.
That guy's got into an accident because he's so busy looking at you going into the pot store wondering, what the fuck, Ben smokes pot?
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody does it.
I'm telling everybody in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my camera phone, so I videotaped it. I'm going to put it on Facebook.
Like, come on, Mama.
Mhm.
Oh, the life of a practical joker.
Oh, Mama, Mama.
No.
I guess I'm gonna set up for our barbecue at my mom's place. There's just so many mosquitoes. That's my drawback with my mom's.
Mhm.
The mosquitoes are a murder out there.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know what it'll be like this year. Right.
It's been a weird year. Yeah, the bumblebees are like 2 weeks late too. They're here now, but they're like 2 weeks later than they normally are.
Normally, by this time of year, our cherry tree has no blossoms left at all.
They've been buzzed off by the bees normally.
Oh.
Mhm.
And the bees just showed up now, so who
You can go out there
knows?
and that whole tree is just vibrating and all.
Go lay down so I can
falling
do
off
this.
the snow.
Mhm.
And then the apple tree comes in a couple weeks later.
Mhm.
We have stuff in our yard that blossoms all summer long. It's constantly something for the bees.
We got lucky. We had a lady who owned the house before us, and she was a seasonal gardener. So at every season change, a new seasonal thing pops up
Oh, that's
Right.
awesome.
Nice.
across the whole yard.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, so every few weeks, something
in the yard is
else
different.
is coming up and blossoming.
Part of the year, your garden will be pink and blue and
Purple.
and then the rest of the year, or another part of the year, it'll be red and green, and like
That's
she's
way
really
cool.
got it set off. She timed everything perfectly,
Yeah.
and it goes off every year. They're all returning.
Mm.
And it's
Nice.
cool because we had a whole bunch of shrubs and bushes alongside the fence, a bunch of cherry bushes and raspberry bushes and stuff. And I went
That
and
was
cleaned
fun.
all that stuff up, cut some of that stuff back, and cut down a lot of the raspberry bushes. And all this other new stuff started popping up that we hadn't seen since we lived here.
It's because when we moved in, this place was empty for a year,
Mhm.
so nobody was gardening.
Yeah.
So when we came
Well,
in, and
they cut the grass.
yeah. So when we came in and cleared things out and thinned things out a bit,
Yeah.
all sorts of neat stuff started coming up.
You gotta cut your raspberry stalks every year, though. You know.
I cut them 3 or 4 times a year because they're constantly shooting out into the lawn.
That's
have
what
so
the
many,
berries
it's-
go on is the new cuts, not the old. Just
The
raspberries,
dogs
blackberries. you can
go
let
out there and they just pick the raspberries off. The
Yeah,
bush and
we
eat
don't
them.
get any raspberries. The dogs get them before we do.
Ah.
They eat them all.
We get a few, but
It's his fault. He taught them how to do it. Now, and Zula eats them so well that she pulls the raspberry off without pulling what she needs to pull off so that more raspberries come. So she just pulls the fruit off and leaves like the little white thing that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So no more raspberries. You're supposed to pluck the whole thing when you pick them. And she just eats them all off. So we just get 1 round of raspberries and you don't get any more because Zula's eating them all off the wrong way.
Mhm.
But we also have the apple tree. We have
Cherries.
cherries, like the sour cherries, and we have red currant as well.
And the Saskatoons.
In Saskatoons.
I love red currants.
I cut down the plum tree.
Ah.
We had a plum tree, and it was a beautiful plum tree, but it was right in the middle of the yard.
And it was huge. You could never pick all the plums off. Like, you would never be able to keep up with it.
Yeah. And
All the ground was mushy all around it because...
we cut it down, and it was like, holy fuck, our yard's huge. But with that plum tree, it just made it seem like we had this tiny little yard. Eh? It was
Mhm.
Now you got a
just
big
an
yard.
unfortunate spot to plant it.
Mm.
It made like almost the whole yard squishy with plum for half of the year because you couldn't even keep up with plucking them.
Ah.
Mhm.
And the plum tree was probably 25 years old.
Yeah, it was an old
So it
nice
was
plum
fucking
tree.
huge.
Wow.
It was a big plum tree.
but they don't
Mhm.
grow tall enough that you can walk underneath them. Like they
Yeah.
don't give you use of your yard. They're kind of like really low to the ground.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
short, squat trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they took up so much room in the yard. We cut the sucker down. My dad swore at me.
Ah.
Yeah.
He was like, "How could you cut such a beautiful plum tree down?" And it was a beautiful plum tree, but it took up like half a lot
Yeah.
of your yard.
Mhm.
We cut it down. We put a fire pit out there.
Yeah.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Yeah.
Still seems like the yard's huge, right? It just that damn plum tree just was so huge.
Mhm.
You had enough room to walk around it, basically.
Yeah, we had some, where my dad and my grandparents lived when I was a kid. They had pear trees that like
Oh, I'd love a pear tree.
there was like 8 of them that went down the property line between my dad's place and my grandparents' place, and like they were so thick you couldn't see between the two houses with all the
Wow.
pear trees going down there.
We
Oh,
can't cultivate them here. They won't. We've got lots of apple orchards and cherry orchards and everything all through
Yeah.
our whole valley. You'll never find a pear orchard. We can't cultivate them. I don't know. It's something with the ground.
Mm.
It's like roses. So we can plant long stem roses, like long stem reds, but they don't stay red. No matter what you do, you have to basically cordon it off from
There
the
is
other
one
ground.
thing you can do.
Yeah, what the one lady down the street has done.
Yeah.
She's dug out a pit, coordinated it all off with plastic, basically planted her own dirt with its own pH levels and everything, and planted them.
And you take
Wow.
a bucket,
Really wanted some.
a metal. You take a old coffee tin. You fill it full of nails. And fill it full of water and let it get all rusty, and that's what you pour on it.
Where if you don't
It's
do that, you just plant them.
It's something. It's the iron or something in the rust that
Yeah.
causes the roses to become that red, right?
Where if you don't, you just plant them into the ground, they all turn pink here.
Yeah.
You can't grow red roses here.
Wow.
Interesting.
I had one in my yard.
What you can do is our whole back country, so everywhere there are wild strawberries. Everywhere. You go out to like the lakes, they're like carpeting the whole side of the lake, just wild strawberries everywhere.
Wow.
My buddy came over one time, sitting there. He's like, "Oh, I'm in so much trouble." He said, "It's girlfriend's birthday, and all the fucking stores are closed, and I fucking forgot." He says, "Take her a fucking bunch of roses." What do you mean? He says, "Well, fuck, come here, fucking go back outside. I got this huge fucking long stem rose bush in the corner." Right? I said, "Here, fuck, whack a bunch of those off." And he gave him like 20 of them. I said, "Here, fuck."
You're not in trouble. Everything here closes at 9 p.m.
Roll up
You
the
cannot
sidewalk.
get anything after 9 p.m. in our town.
This is the middle